I'm going to show you how to be seen as a valuable person online so that other people will want to work with you or buy from you. I learned this after speaking to a consultant with 42 years of experience. His name is Lanny Goodman, and him and I are in the same coaching training. We met when we were put into the same practice group, and we have emailed each other back and forth after that session. Lanny has shared with me invaluable lessons from his decades of consulting. His clients were CEOs and business owners from all around the world, and back in his time they would even fly him into their offices in various countries. He is also the author of the book The End of Management, and at the end of this video I will show you how you can get a free copy of his book. I'm very grateful that Lanny shared with me his insight on how I can create more value for my clients and charge higher fees. And with his permission, I can now share it with you in this video. Also, don't worry about taking any notes. I have already summarized this video for you on my blog, creategrowprofit.com. I will put the direct link in the description below this video. So, my very first online business started with selling ebooks as an affiliate. The problem is, it's very difficult to become rich selling just ebooks. And if you don't realize the limitations of that business model, you might think that it's your fault and that you failed, and you might even end up going back to a job or career that you hate. When I started, my focus was entirely on blogging and affiliate marketing, because back then I didn't want to invest into ads nor any product creation. And that is also how many other people start out, and this business model has really become a graveyard for many broken dreams. But when you stick with this business model long enough, eventually you'll realize that you need to charge more money. And this is a massive roadblock for many solopreneurs. A number that is always thrown around is $3,000. How do you charge someone $3,000 for your knowledge? Whether you sell your knowledge in a course, in a workshop, in a mastermind, or in one-on-one consulting, you can only justify charging $3,000 by creating results for the client that are worth at least $15,000 or $20,000. It's even better if you create results that are worth 10x of what your price is. So that means if you want to charge $10,000, you will have to create results for your client that are worth $100,000 or more. That's very intimidating. And if you're like me, you're gonna ask yourself, how the hell am I going to become so valuable and make others see it? I finally have an answer, thanks to my conversations with Lanny Goodman. What I've done is I've read and reread Lanny's emails several times, I have extracted his advice, and then I sorted his suggestions in order. What I ended up with was really a transformation plan which consists of 3 phases. Taking your client through these 3 phases is all but guaranteed to create the outcome that your client so desperately desires. And it doesn't matter if you do this in a course, in a workshop, or in one-on-one sessions, these 3 phases always stay the same. I titled phase 1 Digging Deeper. Whatever you sell, your prospect usually has 2 goals. They have a superficial goal, which they say that they want to accomplish, and then they have a much bigger goal, which is hidden beneath it. The value lies in these big goals, and if you want to charge more money, then you have to help people achieve their biggest goals. Lanny Goodman gave me a good example using websites, and he wrote, "The website is really only just the tip of the iceberg. Building a website for someone gives you an amazing opportunity to dig deeper to learn what he or she is feeling the welling pressure to accomplish. The question is, why does someone want to create a website? Is it to sell a product? Is it to look like an accomplished professional? Or is it to just look better than the competition?" I'm a former web developer, and I can tell you that nobody really wants a website just for the sake of having a website. That's why phase 1 in this process is about uncovering the true goals of your prospect. As Lanny called it, it is the welling pressure to accomplish. Let's take weight loss as another example. If you offer any weight loss training, then you should dig deeper with your clients. Why does this person want to lose weight and be slimmer? Is it for their health so that they can live longer and spend more time with people that they love and care about? Or is it to look pretty and attract their dream partner? In phase 1, you keep digging until you uncover the real reasons. You have to identify them, because making these dreams come true is much more valuable for your client. Phase 2 is what I titled Exhausting the Client's Content. In phase 2, you will help your client get clear on how they want to achieve their goal, and you will help them implement their best strategies. The critical part in phase 2 is that it is their ideas. Let me explain. Have you ever recommended your favorite book to a dear friend, and even if they order the book, they never end up reading it? Or if you've ever tried to help someone with anything in their life, I am sure you've made this experience as well. Most people simply don't follow your advice. No matter how enthusiastic they are about your suggestions, they still don't implement it. Why is this? That's because deep down, nobody wants to be told what to do. Humans are very stubborn even if they don't show it. If you want to help someone achieve their goals, you first have to help them do it their way. No matter how perfect your plan is, your clients will have a lot of difficulty implementing it if they didn't have a word to say in it. Deep down, most people still believe that they know better, and all they really want is your help to make it work. That's why phase 2 is the coaching part of this transformation. Lanny has given me a clear distinction between coaching and consulting. He wrote, "I see coaching as the process in which the client brings the content. Our job is to create space for them to do that. Consulting is where we bring the content." If you can take your client through phase 2 of this process, you will be infinitely better at communicating with your client. Your clients will feel understood. They will feel like you got them. This builds trust, credibility, and makes you very valuable. Help your clients identify their very best ideas and strategies, and help them to do it the right way while staying efficient and focused on their big goal. Then now it is time for phase 3. I'm calling phase 3 bringing your content. If you have followed this process, your client has already come a far way. They've built a lot of trust with you, and they're in the middle of their transformation to their biggest goal. But sometimes they're not quite there yet. In one of his emails, Lanny wrote, "I would encourage you to think about what value you can bring to your clients beyond the clarification of their aspirations, avoidance, and next steps, and think about what content you can provide." I like to think that this is the moment where you bring the big hammer, because now you deliver your biggest secrets, the strategies and action steps that will catapult your client directly into their dream life. This is where you can shine as the expert, because now your client will be open, willing, and ready to take action on your suggestions. Phases 1 and 2 are already incredibly valuable, and I think you can charge above average fees even just for that part of the process alone. But from what I've learned through my conversations with Lanny Goodman is that when you add phase 3 to the process, that's when you really join the top 0.1% in your market. Very rarely does a course, workshop, or other service deliver that much value. As I've already mentioned earlier, I have summarized this video for you on my blog creategrowprofit.com, and you will find the link to that article right below this video in the description. At the beginning of this video, I have also told you about Lanny and his book, The End of Management. Lanny helps business owners turn their businesses into a well-oiled machine that they can step away from. What I didn't tell you yet is how you can get a free copy of this book. All you have to do is fill out a form on Lanny's website, and he will send you a free digital ebook version of his book. You will find the link to that form in the description below this video, so make sure you request that book and download it for free. And also, after you've downloaded the book, use that opportunity to get in touch with Lanny by replying to one of his emails. Speaking with Lanny, analyzing his emails, and seeing how these 3 phases work has been incredibly eye-opening for me. Now, of course, having the 3 phases model is one thing, but we also need to sell it. In the next video, I will show you how you can pitch this 3-phase plan to someone and sign up clients. So click here to watch this video now. If you have any other questions, please write them in the comments below this video. I'd be happy to hear your questions and answer them for you. My name is Morris, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.